Today on Ashmore Arboretum, we're going to plant our home apothecary. Follow along, I'll show you how we do this. Okay guys, what we're going to do today is we're going to plant part of our home apothecary. Now we have already started multiple varieties of apothecary type plants. Right now I have some anise here, there's some stevia, we have some hyssop and some sweet leaf bergamot. And we're going to go ahead and get these potted up in these mineral tubs. Now, not all of these are germinated, and I do expect a certain amount of that, but looks like I've got 3 of them here that have. So we're going to put the 3 anise starts in this tub. Now, I have these separated out for a couple of reasons. The reasons I have the stevia and the anise in this tub and the hyssop and the bergamot in that tub has got to do with the height of these plants. So I'm going to take these out. I gave these guys a good watering before I did this to try to help mitigate some of the shock. There we go, there's 3 there. And all we're going to do is we're just going to make a little hole and firmly seed it in. Same with this. These things need to be about 5 to 6 inches apart and firmly seeded in. Now, because I watered these prior to starting this project, I'm not going to water these today, but I will go ahead and get my drip irrigation system hooked up and ready to go. So that way tomorrow or the next day, whenever I decide to water again, these will be ready for the drip irrigation and I won't have to carry buckets of water. Now we do have 6 stevia plants. Now these are tall and thin, so I'm going to put these a little bit closer together. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. All right. And again, just make a divot, tuck it in. You all know how to plant plants. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel here. Just a moment, and I will show you what I did earlier today. All right. So now we have our stevia and our anise planted in this tub. Over here, looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, all 6 of these germinated. That's good. So we're going to get these guys out. This is the sweet leaf bergamot. And these are trays I've used a couple of times now, so they're starting to fall apart. But that's okay. Now these different varieties of medicinal plants, I just went through and I picked some varieties I knew that my wife and I and kids would use. Some of these are perennials, some of them are not. And that's one of those things that you'll have to decide on your own what you want to grow in your own home apothecary. We drink a lot of tea, so I get the stuff that I can make teas out of. Occasionally we'll make a tincture. Alright, I planted the sweet leaf bergamot around the perimeter of this one barrel. And what I'm going to do with this hyssop is I'm going to plant it right in the middle. I think maybe I let some of these sit in the water too long before I brought them out here. I got busy doing other chores. That's okay, we'll make do. And now we will have a nice little arrangement in this tub and that tub of medicinal flowers and medicinal plants. Things we can come out here and harvest from as we need, or harvest from and dehydrate for later use. Okay. I will show you what this looks like, but I don't know how well you'll be able to see the bergamot in there. Okay. Here we have Roman chamomile. That's a pot full of Roman chamomile. Here we have stevia and anise on this side. You see that. Right there is our hyssop, and around the outside perimeter of this is our sweet leaf bergamot. Now, I'm going to take you over here and I'll show you what else we've done. This is one of our herb beds, but a lot of the stuff can have medicinal uses as well. We have sweet basil and cinnamon basil. We have rosemary. We have sage and flat leaf parsley, and then dill. And down here, that's sweet marjoram. We have oregano. Right here is lemon balm. Right there, self-heal and St. John's wort. And then this last third of this bed is nothing but white horehound. Now I'm super excited about that. Because when that gets mature, I'm going to make some horehound cough drops. Stick around for a video on that. But today, that's what I'm doing on the homestead, is I'm going around and planting our home apothecary. There's still a few things that I cannot get out yet, and there's a few things I need to go ahead and get started. But I just thought I'd give you guys an update on what we're doing. If you like this type of content, please give our channel a like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, thanks for watching.